Hey guys, Rob here with McDojoLife. In today's McDojoNews, we're going to talk about a Florida man and his wife who were able to rip off taxpayers for over $350,000. Let's check out the story.
Developing news at noon regarding a martial arts academy.
The company's director is now facing charges accused of falsely billing a program that helps at-risk youth. Local 10 News reporter Terrell Fournier is live from the state attorney's office in Miami with details. Terrell.
Well, this was a joint investigation by the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office and the County Office of the Inspector General. And this afternoon, felony charges have been filed against the academy in question and the director, the program director of that facility. Let's show you exactly what we are talking about. The academy is located in Homestead. This is a photo from Google Maps that shows the business on Chrome Avenue. It's called the United Martial Arts Academy, and we know that they operate a camp for children with learning, behavioral, and developmental disabilities. Well, investigators say the program director, Kelly Mendoza Regalado, falsely billed the Children's Trust almost $300,000 in false grant expenses. The academy is accused of billing the trust for employees who never worked and so-called ghost children who never attended. Back out here at the state attorney's office, we could tell you that the Martial Arts Academy and Miss Regalado, the suspect in this case, have each been charged with organized scheme to defraud over $50,000, excuse me, grand theft over $100,000. Those are both first-degree felonies, and there is also a third charge for communications fraud, which is a third-degree felony. It's unclear if Regalado has already been booked or if she perhaps plans to turn herself in. We're still working to get that information.
Now, this story is pretty new. It's only a day or two old, and news is just now starting to cover it, but mostly just local news. It did talk about the person kind of behind the scam was the program director. What they didn't talk about was that program director was the owner's wife, so it can't be all put on her. I will say this is the owner, and this is what he looks like, and this is what the owner's training looks like. Wow. They ripped off over $350,000 from a program called Miami-Dade Children's Trust. It's a taxpayer-funded organization that awards grants to programs that serve poor and at-risk children. According to a magazine article that was written up about the academy, the United Martial Arts Academy dedicates itself to training young Kung Fu students to learn courtesy, respect, and perseverance in order to become better citizens. They specialize in anti-bullying and communication skills. According to a reporter, when they called him, he said no comment and hung up. Confidence, strength, and coordination, and self-defense skills. I doubt it. Continuing on with the article, it says Master Sifu Henry. Oh, Master is very important. You gotta add the Master in there. It's a little redundant with the Sifu, but why not? Let's make sure we add that in there too. It says Master Sifu Henry Regalado has been training in the martial arts for over 30 years. It says he's a 9th degree black sash and Shaolin Kung Fu. Llama? He also specializes in Chinese boxing, Lu Ho Pa Phao, water boxing, Greco wrestling, judo, boxing, and karate. Recipient of lineage of Taekwondo. Whatever the hell that means. PhD. This man is a doctor in Asian martial arts study. He is a Kung Fu Grandmaster of the Year. Which year? Who knows? What organization? We don't know. It says he's a Shaolin Master of the Year. Okay. He's a 3-time inductee to the U.S. Martial Arts Hall of Fame, which he probably paid for that to happen. The article continues on and says Master Sifu Henry has been a great contributor to the community. You mean like the time that he ripped off children from $350,000? Is that his contribution to the community? And has received recognition from local politicians such as the mayor, commissioners, and principals of local schools for his outstanding efforts. He's probably getting a lot of recognition right now from those same people for ripping off the community and the taxpayers. I'm super happy that I get to plaster this man's face all over the internet so that way you can see what a con man looks like, and hopefully you can make sure that you don't put yourself or your children into that man's program because he's just going to rip you off and your community. I definitely want to thank Jiu-Jitsu Radio. Check those guys out on Instagram at Jiu-Jitsu Radio. They sent me a ton of stuff about this dude, a ton of stuff about the articles. I really want to say thank you guys. I appreciate all the help. And as always, thank you all for the likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, and all that other crap people on the internet tell you to do. If you ever want to talk to me, we can talk anytime you want. Comments, questions, concerns, I don't really care. I go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern time on Instagram, and I allow anybody to join. Until then, keep the martial arts legit.